Yo guys, it's Michael from Chess Lifestyle, and yeah, today we're going to be training 41 minutes again. Basically we are on 2,471 subscribers, so we're approaching that GM status, and 69 days till our chessball course is released on 1c3 Venom, a practical repertoire beyond Modern Theory. And basically, I think last stream I was working on like some of my classical games to send to a potential chess coach, and I actually managed to get that done today. And I also managed to finish like so many things that were on my list to do, like sorting out certain flights and certain payments and stuff. Like I did a big like uh, kind of logistics workday. So I'm just so like I feel like the weight on my shoulders has been taken off somewhat for a bunch of things. So that's very nice. So yeah, we've got 41 minutes to train today. I'm basically not sure what I should do, so I think I'm just gonna start doing Woodpecker until I make up my mind. Welcome Quarkchu to the stream. Yes, very nice indeed, and welcome Anand Rajan. You're inspired by your journey. Thank you. Have you commented on a YouTube video before? I kind of recognize your name, but I don't think you've joined the streams before. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. How is your own chess journey going? Would love to hear. Is this just like some tactic making use of all these pins? Looks really nice. Let me take this one. Yeah, I think we'll just try and solve these. So you're welcome to save the answer in chat if you can find the answer before me, which I'm sure you can. Oh, bishop b6, forcing. I don't know if this is forced actually. Maybe they can try and block. No, they can't. And then rook takes f4. Looks really deadly. I mean, with the queen, two bishops, and the knight, like my intuition says that this should be winning. But what after queen takes? What happens? If king e1, then we've just got mate. If king e2, we've also got mate. So I think this looks really strong. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's not about what material is lost, it's what material remains on the board. There's like some famous saying, something along those lines. And yeah, that's basically it. So okay, if we take immediately, they can basically get behind our pawn, so maybe we can finesse this somehow. Maybe if we check, they can't go up to either of these squares. If they have to come down, maybe this is a better version. Maybe we can take, and then if they come here, maybe we can take this way. So what if, yeah, and if they come here, we can give a check and promote. So this looks like a better version. So if we just take now, we don't really have much counterplay. So I think this is important. And then we take and take on h7. This is an alternative. Probably this is just winning actually, yeah. I'm still like, for a while guys, in these streams, like for some of you who've been, watching these streams since the start, you'll know. But like for the first 20 days, I was just doing pass pawn tactics, and my pass pawn intuition is still so bad. Like, I don't know what it is, I just find it really difficult to find the right plans. Guess who's back? Yes, of course, every day. Ain't no stopping this chess lifestyle. I started when I was 18 and hit 2200 rapid on Lichess. 7 years without any over the board, hoping to hit 2400 and leave this useless game. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, I feel the pain. It's such a love-hate relationship with chess, but I mean, I don't know, I think the best thing you can do is just enjoy the game. Like, the ratings are one thing, but just enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, there's really no point. I don't know, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. And actually, I met a really cool FIDE master from Norway, actually, when I visited Oslo. And he basically just said like, the difference between him going from like 21, 2200 and bouncing around that level to finally making it to 2300 FIDE was basically just realizing that, just enjoy the game and just like, enjoy playing Because as soon as you're like grinding for like a specific level, I don't know, you just can't like play as nicely. That was basically what it boiled down to for him. I think maybe we're just winning a pawn. That's good enough. I mean, I think. Oh god. We're already material up, right? So I think this is good. But yeah. Oh, you cannot see the board. I'm so sorry. God, if I could read chat faster, then we'd be fine. Thank you, Sherry, for mentioning this. Gotta drive. Maybe I'll catch tomorrow's stream. Okay, see you around, Koichu. Thanks for dropping in anyway. Is this a Shanklin calculation course? It is not. I don't even know about the Shanklin calculation course. What is that? This is the Woodpecker method, a very old book, but a very good one. Just practicing your basic calculation. Is this working? And then if pawn takes maybe rook a8. Like, I don't know why this theme just resonates with me. I think that's the point. Yeah, and you can basically check this way around. I had a really soul-crushing loss, actually, where I missed the side there. I think I was like 2498 rapid, and I needed one more win to get 2500, and I lost because I missed like this theme, and my king was getting mated. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was completely winning. So I think now I always just spot this theme. Yeah, I know, Tricky. Very late sesh. And yeah, another half an hour of training to go. But yeah, this is probably just mate. I think today we're just gonna keep it chill and just do Woodpecker. I mean, can't hurt to do some more tactics, and it's just very easy to do. I'm very tempted by Queen G6 actually, because if pawn to no, there's a bishop here, so maybe this doesn't work. Somber is human life and is yet without meaning. Yeah, it's too late for me to work that out. And oh, what happened to my hair? You only just noticed? Yeah, exactly. I cut it off. Yeah, I mean, basically, I wanted to cut it for some time, and basically, because of the Chessable course filming, I had to keep the hair. I don't know. I did like the long hair as well, but it was getting a bit long. Like, it would look good sometimes, it looked really bad other times. And I think right now my hair's a bit too short. Maybe it's just taking on c4. It's a good move. This looks like a good move. Yeah, I feel like when my hair is this short, it also is very hit or miss. Like, sometimes it looks alright, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm kind of waiting to get back to that middle length hair where I think it looks better. This has to be a good move. If this isn't gonna good, this has to be a good move. Are you serious? Oh, but it says white is better though. I don't know, I just thought that this had to be good. I was thinking queen b4 check here. This had to be a good continuation, but maybe it's not. Maybe just king e8 and somehow there's nothing. I don't believe it though. Queen b8? Like, what is this? Queen b4 has to be winning. I want to check this out. If queen b4 is winning, I screw this. Is queen b4 not winning? And this is not leading anywhere? Oh my god, it's just a perpetual? You're kidding me. And this would be losing. No, it's not even losing. Okay. Yeah, I don't... I hate chess sometimes. Yeah, basically, like, you know, too lazy with yeah, oh, it actually gives this line. Rook d2 and gives this as better for white, but okay, this is... I didn't see this far. Queen takes d5. I guess makes a lot of sense as well. Because basically if the queen takes, then you can do a discovered attack. And what, you keep two bishops and a bunch of pawns. Ah, chess is hard. Chess is hard. Which way, actually? Does it make a difference? I feel like both ways are completely fine. I don't know. Bishop b4? Oh, queen c5. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I thought it wouldn't make a difference, but it does. I literally just looked at rook block and king moves. I completely overlooked this. Wow. At least my intuition said bishop h6 was slightly better, but probably for the wrong reasons. Okay, we can do better. We can do better. Is this woodpecker method? Yes, this is. And what cycle am I on? This is the first cycle. So I'm 155 exercises in, still doing the easy puzzles, even though I am failing miserably and making lots of mistakes. But so far, I feel like most of my mistakes have come from just intuitively trying to play the answer, which just hasn't worked out, and then it takes making a mistake before I get disciplined to like solve it properly again. So it's definitely something I need to work on, but 95 just looks right, but then I don't know. Is this actually winning? Oh, because I'm hitting the rook as well, so yeah, this is fine. That's a queen. We'll take that. Maybe I should have checked my answers in case I missed something, so I'll do that next time. Bishop h7 looks pretty good to win an exchange. Probably good enough. Okay. Yeah, and you guys are welcome to write on chat as well if you think you got it. So this is a classic deflection. I think this looks good. I think we're up enough material there, right? Wait, let's be careful. Because if we do this, we have a queen and rook for these pieces. But I also have this very dangerous pawn. It feels like it's completely winning. Yeah, this is completely winning. No doubt that's winning. Because, I mean, even if they try and blockade, you've always got queen d8. Like, this completely winning. And my queen was also protecting f2 in that final position, so... are we trapping the queen? Knight d5, pawn takes, pawn takes. Queen g4, f3. I think that looks good. Okay, I didn't see what happens if they didn't take, but to be fair, knight d5 is always a good move if they can't take. So this looks good enough. It's honestly quite nice, like, just training woodpecker, because it's like, it's very low maintenance. Like, sometimes with training, you know, you really need to get into the right headspace and be ready to really work. This is a bit more chill. Ah, maybe queen g6 and rook h4. God, I haven't seen that so often. That's an interesting one. I'd probably miss that in a game. And this is like similar theme, right? Maybe we can do something like this. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Okay, I really need to stop rushing. I really need to stop rushing. It's also late though. It's also late. I've had such a long day. I feel like all my days are so long. It's probably not healthy. This looks like a good move. Because then if they take with the rook, maybe we can throw in the check. And then we can take with check. Seems pretty good. I think this looks like a really nice move. Yeah. So if they were to take my queen, I think I could just take back with the rook. And here I've got this idea. So they can't play g3 because of taking on f2. Yeah, autopilot. I don't know if that's a criticism or in agreement to what I was saying about how woodpecker is quite chill. But yeah, I need to be more careful. If I do this, then they can't take because of the queen. But if I do this, can they take with the rook? What do I have? I don't see anything. What's the idea here? Like, if I could somehow block this rook and then do this. Oh, they can also take with the king, but it's probably not this. It could be one of those defensive ones where rook g7 is a good move, but there's no threat right now, except maybe to this pawn. I have no idea. I reckon someone in chat has probably got the answer by now. Ah, what about rook? No, it doesn't work at all. Ah, what could the idea be? How do you solve exercises again? Okay, let's try and actually evaluate this position. So we've got 4, 6, 5. Okay, so we're even a pawn up right now. So what's the stress? Do we just need to deal with this? Are we just playing like a5 or something? That would be such a ridiculous answer, but it could be. Honestly, at this point, why not? Like, literally we're just a pawn up. a5 looks like such a good move. I'm playing it. Alternative. Come on. Ah, we can take on e3, right? Because if they take, then we can do this, because the bishop's not even protecting. I don't know why that took so long. Hey, bishop e3. Okay, lots of you guys have got it. I mean, yeah, I just couldn't see it for some reason. Probably we want to throw this in first before taking, like disrupt the coordination a bit more. And then take. Nice. Yeah. So I would have played a5 in a game, completely missing this, but good job. The king is pinned. Bishop takes e3, rook takes a7. Wait, let's have a look at this. Bishop takes a3. If rook takes a7, we've got rook g1. Ah, and king takes g1, queen h4. That's very nice, Nand. Nice calculation there. That's cool. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, that's just simple. Yeah, this is a common one. So whenever you've got like the bishop on this diagonal and the king is cut off and the f-pawn is being pushed, there's always like some stuff going on there. I mean, taking the bishop looks good, but what about this check? Is this annoying? Queen g8? Doesn't really change anything. I think this still works. Wait, if we take on d2 and they take on c5, but then we can take on d1 and then take on c5. Okay, this is working. Nice. Ooh, maybe bishop b5 if they can't take with a mate. Bishop b5. Looks very strong. The king is really well placed as well, like avoiding any in-between checks. So then you can be more sure that an idea like this is working. Oh, take on g6 and then take on e6. Looks really good. Yeah. Okay, so I was expecting them to do something different here, but this still looks good. We still win a pawn. Yeah, good stuff. Thiago de Martin, why is your FIDE ELO 1990 or something when your Lita splits to 2500? I mean, that's just how it goes. Like, nowadays, FIDE is hard. FIDE is hard to grind. Like, it's tough. And I honestly think, like, online ratings normally around, like, 400 points above your FIDE. So, okay, maybe I'm a bit underrated, but I don't know. It's not easy. It's not easy. Like, there are some incredibly strong 1700s. I mean, like, I played, like, a classical game against a guy who was, like, equal strength to me, I felt, and he was 1500 FIDE from India. So, you know, like, he has 1,000 points difference between his online rating and his uh, over the board rating. So it's tough. It's tough. FIDE is very tough. But I think basically I'm going to be playing a couple tournaments in the summer, and I'm hoping that I can get back to 2000, maybe go higher. So we'll see. We'll see. But I mean, to do well over the board, it's such a different situation to online, because online you can really play under your own conditions. I mean, if you've seen my other videos on like maximizing and optimizing playing conditions, like it can really help a lot. Yeah, and over the board, like you've really got to have a lot of mental and physical stamina, to be honest, to play well. So yeah, and the time controls are completely different. It's really just very different. Oh, I know what it is. It's Rook F8, and we want to deflect and take. These kind of deflections I always struggle to miss. Yeah, Queen H7 and Rook D7. Yeah, I looked at this first and I thought this looks good because we're getting onto the 7th, but I thought maybe there's something more here. FIDE is broken in India because of kids, yeah. But to be honest, like FIDE is broken in the UK as well. Like the number of underrated kids in the UK, unbelievable. Like absolutely unbelievable. And they're just not enough strong players who are playing. So there are like so many like 2000 rated players who are like 2300 strength. It's unbelievable. Like you ain't gaining any FIDE rating in the UK. Like it's honestly mad. Like if you play in any London events, it's like instant loss of rating. Like it's so tough out there. I mean, Rook C7 looks so good. King C7, Queen A7. If Bishop B7, Rook C1. King D7 takes. Definitely, I'd want to play this on intuition already, but what's the move there? Queen E4. If King F6. Rook C6. Yeah, we're mating for sure. Rook C7 wins. Rook C7 wins. Oh, I even looked at Queen A7. Oh my god, that was my... I played the wrong move. I literally calculated Queen A7. Oh my god. I literally calculated Queen A7. So this is why it's very important not to play chess when you're tired after a long day, or when you're playing a tournament, you need to preserve your energy levels, because you can make really silly mistakes when you're a bit exhausted. I mean, I literally calculated Queen A7, and then I just chose the wrong move. But yeah. What is this? Oh, it looks so loose, but how do I make this all work? I kind of want to throw in Rook A1 first for some reason. Don't really have a good reason. If Rook C1, then maybe I can take the knight then. That looks really nice, actually. What? Queen takes C5? What was even on C5? Oh, Rook, yeah. Ah, and he's just playing for back rank. Yeah, I was not looking in that direction. Let's see if like my move was also good. Rook A1, Rook C1, and my idea was to then play Bishop takes D4, with the idea that if he takes my Rook, I can take on A1. Rook A1, Rook here, takes. What am I missing? I have no idea. Let's have a look. Rook C1 and takes. Bishop D4. Wait, what? Ah, how did I miss this? It's just a simple recapture. I mean, this is why I'm not more than 2000 FIDE, right? Like these errors in calculation. Ah, very poor, very poor. Yeah, I mean, White's got these connected pawns. I'm looking forward to my second cycle of doing these and seeing if I can do better. I mean, at back rank pattern, I really should be getting. This one feels takes, and queen takes. And this looks really good. Yeah. Oh, okay, I've got a lot to catch up on. Oh my god, so much to catch up on. I can't see the board in my head, but an 1100 kid can remember the whole game. Tragic. Yeah. I don't think it is in the UK. For me, it's easiest to win at. Interesting. Interesting, Yevgeny. What part of the UK are you from, though? I feel like in London, it's completely savage. Even the Leicestershire League, I think, is pretty underrated. Personally speaking, in at least in Division 1. Is there any country of overrated players might move there? I reckon the biggest overrated country is Sweden. That's gonna be my controversial take. Maybe it's not even controversial. I think Sweden's got the most overrated players. Germany is the most overrated. I feel like it used to be. It's getting less because I feel like, you know, people are going to Germany a lot to Schalke. This has to be right. Yeah, discovered attack. What do you think about chess and IQ? Do you think grandmasters have very high IQs like Magnus 180? Maybe not all, but I reckon most will have very high IQs. Like, it only makes sense because I feel like even though IQ is just like one probably very small factor of being a chess player, ultimately when you get to top 100, you basically need to be high IQ, hardworking, lots of chess talent, the right experience, the right coaches, the right timing, the right resources. You really need everything. So, and I mean, sure, I can imagine some of them not having everything, but I would assume that IQ is like in the majority, at least, if not like 80-90%, I'd say. But yeah, I don't have any real statistics to back that up. That's just my feeling. This looks like a good move. Okay, that's nice. I'm actually so hungry, guys. I'm just counting down the clock. 14 minutes to go. Come on. Average IQ of GMs is 140. I mean, 140 is still really high. Well, what are you saying, Arjun? 140 is huge. Unless I've like completely forgotten what the different IQ levels are, but I thought IQ was of 40 is really good. Oh, we can win a pawn. And I think winning a pawn in this position would be nice because the king is also weak. Yeah, nice. He said he didn't test it, right. I think testing for an IQ test is just a really bad idea. I feel like you should never like, you know what's your limit or lack of limit or whatever. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's not useful. I feel like if I was ever a parent, I wouldn't get my kids tested on that. It just feels completely unnecessary. I don't know. Maybe it is useful to know. But the thing is, I feel like there's not even like tangible things you can get out of knowing. Like, it's not like you know this number and then you know exactly what career you should get into or something like this, right? It's just like, it's maybe somewhat cool to know, but like, I don't know. I have never taken like a proper IQ test. I think I took one online just for fun, and I got around like in the 110s or 120s. I don't really remember. And it wasn't like an official one or anything, so it's probably not so reliable. But if I were to take a guess, I'd probably put my IQ around there. Like, I don't think it's any higher than that. I feel like I'm a lot more like emotionally intelligent than academically or IQ intelligent. Like, man, like non-verbal reasoning. Like, I don't know if any of you did that 11 plus, but like, man, like, I don't know. It's definitely not like that easy to me. Oh, what is the answer of this one? Maybe we just want to go rook g7. If bishop c6, then play rook f7, and we keep hold of our pawns. I feel like that's probably important. Get the rook f6, maybe target this e6 pawn. This looks nice. Unless there's like a win I'm just missing, but this looks good. What? Rook g6? I saw bishop e8. But then I thought we can win this pawn. Is winning this pawn not good enough? Oh, we're playing for mate. Oh my god, we're playing for mate. No, nowhere near looking for mate in this position. But that's a really good point. The king is actually completely boxed in. I was just making sure that we're not losing the pawn. But we're actually mating. That's cool. Welcome Frizz, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna diss Anna Kramling, but you know, I did say Sweden for a reason. No, that's not the reason. But you know, I do think it is somewhat overrated. And welcome Frizz to the stream. The joke in Hearthstone used to be 140 IQ if you make a big brain play. Yeah, I mean, for sure, 140 is pretty big brain. I have IQ but no chess talent. Yeah, I don't think it's like correlated. Exactly, I mean, it's probably somewhat correlated. Hans IQ is high. I mean, I don't even know if I can believe Hans. Like, he could just be chatting shit, to be honest. Yeah, it's mating net. God, okay. It's good to see these patterns though. And I think like to solve like woodpecker somewhat intuitively is not a bad idea because it shows your intuition is wrong. And I feel like correcting your intuition is like a good thing. So I don't think like, you know, hardcore calculating these positions should necessarily be like mandatory. And it's okay to make some mistakes, just don't keep making the mistakes. Like I'm hoping on like future cycles I'm gonna basically get more accurate with this kind of intuitive kind of lazy thinking. That's my hope. So if rook takes knight, pawn takes, queen check. If king were to move, we've got mate. But if queen check and they block, then we can go queen c8. So okay, I mean these kind of positions you probably should calculate, right? But in positions where you think you can solve it intuitively, then you should solve it intuitively. And if you get it wrong, then you improve your intuition, right? So I think like you should do a mix. Like to always calculate, you know, it's draining. Like in a long tournament, it's not so practical, and you're not supposed to calculate on every single move anyway. So, I mean, these are like kind of critical positions, so maybe there's an argument that you should. But like for instance, bishop f6 is my intuition. Probably not wise to just play it, right? Like you should probably just check. So okay, if they take, we take, and this looks really good. Oh yeah, we're gonna play it. Yeah, that looks good. Magnus said Anish is probably the highest IQ. Yeah, I watched that video, right? The lighter tester. That was really fun. I would not have imagined Anish to be highest IQ. I don't know. I would have thought like someone like David Navarra would be like high IQ kind of guy. Rook f1 Sigma net. Rook d4. Oh, Anand. Rip. Yeah, rook d4 was the way. This looks like a fork. Chessable note, after queen d4, rook f4, king g1. However, after king g2, the move e3 check is even stronger because it leads to mate. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Maybe take on f6, looks really good. And then if rook takes, we can even go rook takes. And we're just winning a bunch of material. That has to be good. Yeah. So that's a nice one. Rook and bishop have lots of nice mating nexts, especially with the king in the corner. Why do I want to sack my queen on c6? Bad intuition. Bad intuition. Maybe knight b5 looks good, to be fair. I don't know. It looks a bit crazy as well. I think c takes would just be fine, right? answer? What is the answer? I have no idea. Oh wait, we can go rook takes b3, knight b3, and queen e6, and just pick up the piece. I was trying to understand, like, you know, what is actually weak about black's position. And I was like, these minor pieces look so dodgy. Rook takes b3, nice, Peter. Let's go. I beat a national master today online on chess.com. Let's go, Frizz. Fantastic. Congratulations. He went to school for people who are high IQ. Interesting. Hans is exactly the type of guy to lie about his IQ, literally. I wouldn't believe it. I think there's an equal chance of him having IQ as him lying, like straight up. I really wouldn't put it past him. And this is speaking as a Hans fan. I like Hans, I'm a fan, and I could easily believe that he's lying about it. Easily. Also, what are you guys' thoughts about the new Checkmate movie? I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's the stupidest thing ever. But I mean, you know, if there's a possibility to make some money, you know, I guess they're gonna be invested. What's the answer? Oh, maybe it's this. Queen g5. That's so slick. Queen g5 looks really strong. Oh my days. Imagine losing that. I'm very good score against title players somehow. Yeah, I mean, honestly, same. I think it's like, as soon as I see the title, honestly, not even anymore though, right? Like, I feel like I've beaten so many title players online. I've kind of got numb to it. Except for GM. GM, I still kind of like try hard a bit. But what I was going to say was, when I play title players online, like, I kind of really want to win, right? So I start to like focus like more hard than I would. Because I want to be able to say that I beat this title player, right? And feel good about it. So right now it's more like when I play GM. When I play GM, I'm like, oh, I really want to beat the GM. Like, it feels so good to beat a GM. So like, I'm trying extra hard. Maybe this is like my intuition. I have no idea. Oh wait, this is just a mate. Knowing your mating nets can be really useful. Rook d6? What is that? Queen b1. Oh no. And you lose up a pat. But bishop h3, really nice. Okay. Chess is like a bodybuilding. If you train every day, you stay in top shape. It is the same with your brain. Chess is a matter of daily training. Interesting. I mean, not according to Dubov. Dubov had a very nice answer to an interview when asked how often does he train chess. He said that either 0 hours a day or 20 hours a day. No in between. So basically when he's in the mood, he'll just go ham and try and like learn something new, make some progress, right? But I don't know. I think it depends what you're training and what aspect you're trying to improve in. I think like to stay in shape, daily training is useful. This has to be good, right? Basically, I'm picking up this rook. So whenever the rooks are not connected, we should be looking out for this. Rook a8 looks like the move to me. Surely that's the move. There can't be any other good move here. I refuse to believe that this is not the move. This has to be the move. And then, what, are we playing a7? If they take, we go rook c8, and then we queen. I think that looks good enough. Yeah. So even though we're playing queen against rook and knight, very exposed king. Loose pawn should be winning. Oh god. Hey, 3 minutes to go. Come on. I really want to eat. I really want to eat. I've just had such a long day today. Like I've honestly done so many things on my to-do list. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But wait, knight e5 has to be winning. That has to be winning. And then what? What's the follow-up? What's the follow-up? Oh, maybe it's knight takes d7. If queen takes, we take the rook. If they can't do anything else. So that's it. Nice. That's a really weird one. It looks like the knight shouldn't be winning something here. But yeah, the rook is unprotected. Okay, let me catch up. It's fun to go from sacrifice and mate to hanging pieces mode. It's hard to go. Wait, what? I don't know what you mean by that statement, Anand. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to work it out. I feel bad for Hands if they use the buzzer allegations as plot. Yeah, that'd be so bad. They can't. They literally can't. Like, it'd actually be so awful. I mean, it was literally a joke on the Chessborough stream. Like, mainstream media need to get a grip. Like, it was literally published in like actual somewhat reputable papers like the Guardian or the Telegraph. It just shows how much of a joke like these news outlets are. Just completely unreliable. But what to do? Is it e4? If bishop takes, we take. If e4 and they take, we've got this check, which looks really strong. Yeah, and this is... What a nice move. What a nice move. Knight takes e5, knight takes d7. Grand Prix on Sunday. I may not be able to join. Arif, what is your excuse? What is your excuse for not joining the infamous Leicestershire Grand Prix? Okay, 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Come on. We've done good today though. We've done good. At least I think we have. I'm glad you guys are enjoying like the training as well. That looks like a good move. No wait. If they take with the queen, then I take on h5 with the queen and I pick up the rook. Let's go. Nice. Okay, let's do number 190. E7 looks tempting for some reason. If they take with the bishop, then I can mate. If they take with the queen, I win the rook. And I'm also not getting mated myself, so this looks good. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, hand would be vibrating during the IQ test. Jesus Christ. E4, very nice. Message from Lidor. Welcome Lidor to the stream. Haven't seen you around. Is this your first stream? And yeah, I've got to ask, how is it that you count by the minute your study session? What's up with that 1 minute? Very good question. I have 2,471 subscribers, which if you convert to seconds is 2,471 seconds, which if you convert to minutes is 41.18 minutes a day. So I basically just came up with this idea to basically train however many subscribers I have. So then it kind of motivates me to keep making content for the channel to try and grow and encourage me to train more. So that's the idea basically. So 41 minutes for now, maybe 42 minutes in a week or so. If Evil happened in a real game, I would frame it. Yeah, it's a real nice move. Infamous? What did I say was infamous? I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day there. This was great. One final question from Anand. Do you have a guide on board visualization? I can't see the board in my head. I would say do blind tactics. There is a website called Lee Study. I'll just type in Lee Study blind tactics and set like the number of ply to really high. It's a really nice resource. Set it to like, I don't know, 15 or something. Calculate the notation in your head and then find the tactic in that resulting position. And the tactics are very easy. So it's just about really visualizing the pieces carefully. So I think maybe start with like, I don't know, 4 or 8 or something and then just like move it up. I think this is like the best way. If your channel blows up, you'll be doing puzzles all day, genuinely. But then I might actually get to 2200. So that would be worth it, right? What if you have 20k subs? Let's actually see. Let's add a 0. 330 minutes? Oh my god, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay, guys, on that note, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you guys all for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Adios.